Live from beautiful downtown Redwood Shores, California, it's the EA. Another great game awaiting you today from Atlanta, from the Georgia Dome. We're nearing the midpoint of the season, and it's been a great year so far. It looks like that trend will continue today. Each of these teams hoping to gain momentum as the Steelers square off against the Falcons. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one. This one is fielded by Taylor. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that.
Lavallee is there for the tackle. Parker busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line. Here we go.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. He takes the delayed handoff. Coleman pulls him down at the 33. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Not today.
Parker in the backfield. Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. He'll take off. Kearney is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 40-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, almost intercepted. Ward was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Will.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. They give it to the halfback. Kearney is there on the stop at the 42. Parker battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hold the look.
Nickelback in this time. Gets the pass off.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. The throw is just a little off.
Wilson was the intended receiver on that play. Gardocki will come in now to punt it away. Paul is the deep return man. And this one comes back out to the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got.
The backs are lined up in an I. Dropping back to pass out first down. Rolling out to his left. Joey Ford picks it off.
Great play, great execution. Now that's what defense is all about.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 25-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Left.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gives the ball off. Foley is there for the tackle at the 17. Pickup of about 8. It's second down, 2 to go.
Ball at the 17-yard line.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. With a counter play. Crocker is there on the stop at the 6. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. It's very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, and you cut back against the grain.
Tillman, the motion man.
Watch your eyes.
Gets rid of it. Hits the receiver on the screen. Hall comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line. Ward makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. 2 yards to go for the touchdown. Only one man in the backfield. To the end zone. Right on the money.
Now that's just great field awareness. Giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
Reed comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. You capitalize on good field position, get it into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to convert opportunities like that into touchdown. And that time, they did it with authority.
This one is fielded by Hall.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Vick with split backs. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Dunn was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Not today. It's
A little misdirection.
Army, run!
Polamalu comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Gain of 6 on the play. Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Black 36. Come on.
Out of the shotgun.
We gonna take. Green.
Open field, and he's going to run the 40. And he goes out of bounds at the 49. He does so many things.
Now you see him, now you don't. Those defensive linemen were coming in fast, but I'll tell you what, he was gone before they could bring him down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. Spins away from the tackle. Townsend is there for the tackle.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
6-yard gain. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
We like the perfect rules.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Polamalu comes up to make the play at the 34. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, and he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
On the 10. Hey, watch that screen. Set black 19.
Hand over to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 27-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Bring it up, bring it up. Be careful.
Done. The lone back.
Let's go now. Nothing. Hey, they don't get nothing.
Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
Come on.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender. And that forces him to drop the pass.
The kick sails through. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Taylor. Dives, touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good. And that return stirs it up on the sidelines.
Yeah, both teams should actually get a jolt from that in a different way. When you're the team that gives up the score, you can't wait to get onto the field to stop their momentum. And if you're the team that took it in, you can create a whole new level of confidence.
From the 2-yard line. The last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go from the I formation. A little misdirection. They're going to spot this one at the 27.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Back it up, baby. They ain't got nothing.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Jenkins was his intended target.
Receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. This is slot going. We like to crack the rules.
Out of the I formation. Drops back. He'll keep it. Breaks free. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 34.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a third down situation. But if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
Hold the look. All day, baby. Come on. Hey.
Handed off to the back. Porter is there for the tackle at the 35.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep the back.
Split backs this time. He'll take off, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Run that.
from the gun. Passing here on 3rd and short. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. The 40. Hart is there for the tackle at the 27. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 14-3. Steelers. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start in the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Looking for room. Tyson is the guy who's there to bring him down. With the carry.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Be careful.
Done in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Taylor makes the stop at the 23-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
And a pickup of about 2. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Let's go. He's back. Watch your eyes. Let's go.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Clark records the stop at the 13. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Out of the I formation. They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. Fullback breaks free. Touchdown, Falcons.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Taylor back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Taylor. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
There we go, D. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go. Let's go.
Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Fires this one deep. It's caught. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger was a real deal right off the bat. He throws the ball all over the lot, not just check down.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Crosses it out to the left. Crocker is there for the tackle at the 33. Crocker appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Second and 6.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Check it. Check it out, baby. Stay back side.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. On the call, Abraham makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. Picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
We're talking about Yellow, 74. Hey, watch the ball. So we gonna take it. Here it comes.
On the ground. Setting up play action. Throws to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. Wilson was the intended receiver on that play. Webster was there on the coverage. Jeffrey is in to try what should be about a 47-yard field goal. The attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is fielded by Hall. D'Angelo Hall finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 31. First and 10. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two.
Here we go. 64.
With a counter play. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 40.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Crocker was back into the game after being injured earlier.
Play hard and fast, baby. Yeah, it's on.
Dunn, the deep back, looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. Closing in. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Black, 19. Keep moving. Purple, 36.
On the ground. The 50. They're going to spot this one at the 41-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his fourth of the game. Beautiful run there.
You know, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at him, right there, and then right through him.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get it up. Clear.
Second lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Handed off to the back. Taylor takes him down at the 32-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you're talking about a guy who's a feature back, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
It's second down and one to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Defense, get ready.
They line up in the I formation.
Go.
In this direction. Polamalu is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 26-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
The backs are lined up in an I. Play action. He'll run this one. He's pushed out at the 22. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Nickelback in this time. They're blitzing with the throw. Finds a wide open fullback. Hart is there for the tackle at the 11. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
All on us, y'all. Watch out. We're talking about Green.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. With a counter play, Townsend takes him down at the 9-yard line. Duckett gets the call on the counter, short gain about a yard. It's 9 yards out, and this is the 9th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. 9th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10. Only one man in the backfield. They'll bring the blitz. Goes to the end zone. Pass ball's incomplete. Taylor whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
And this is the 10th play of this drive.
9-yard line.
Keep that press on me.
The Steelers come out in a dime package. Throws it, and he hits his target. Touchdown, Atlanta. Vic looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Number 2 will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Taylor. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3.
Come on. Get it up.
Hand it off to the back. Abraham is there for the tackle at the 8. Ball on their own 18. News about the injured player, a torn tendon in his hamstring, and he will miss at least the rest of the game.
Let's go. Be physical.
Ward goes in motion. He gets the carry. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 23. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Let's go.
Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Pressure with the pass. Webster is there on the stop at the 48-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Falcons come out in a dime package.
Play hard and fast, baby. 3, 16.
Going to the air on 1st down. Going long to the left. Jumps up and comes down with it. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 1 left. Wilson makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive.
Don't stop that motor. Back in the game.
The Falcons come out in a dime package. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 4.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Drops back. Floats one into the end zone. Right on the money.
You have to take another look at that touchdown. He makes a beautiful play to keep his feet down and keep control of the ball at the same time. I tell you, that's the kind of thing that comes with great awareness and a whole lot of practice.
And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
The main question now is there a look at this where we can see a close-up of where his feet came down? Initially, I thought that he had it.
I don't know. It looks like the ball was squirting around in there as he went out of bounds.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The player had control of the ball.
The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 24-17. Steelers. Reed looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. This one is taken by Hall. D'Angelo Hall has a nice return, taking it back to the 28. Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Townsend comes up to make the play at the 37.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Second and 1. Ball on the 37-yard line.
X, nothing. They don't get nothing. Set.
The rush is on. Throwing. In and out of his hands. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
Third and 1. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Shaw will work out of the shotgun. Put this one there, trying to convert. Going long. Incomplete pass.
Ball's incomplete. The intended receiver on the play.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. A line drive. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. And a great punt that goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Yep, he hit that one just the way he wanted to. And now they've got him pinned almost in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Not today.
Parker in the backfield. Hold that handoff. Coleman is the guy who's there to bring him down. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about him.
And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 10-yard line.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 24-17. Steelers. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
Back deep to return.
From the 5. Hall returns this one to the 25-yard line.
On the return. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One of us will make a play.
The backs are lined up in an I. With a counter play. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Check it out, baby.
Done. The deep back. They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. And it's caught. Taylor stops him at the 38-yard line. So the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Out of the I formation. With a counterplay. Townsend records the tackle at the 46.
It seems like he's picking up huge chunks of yardage every time they hand him the ball.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll go from the I formation. Receives the handoff. Oh, is there for the tackle at the 45. Defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage. It's third down with 3 to go. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. With the pass, the receiver breaks free. And he slips out of bounds at the 41. White makes the catch, and John will move the chains.
He's one of the keys to their success when they're moving the ball through the air.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go, baby. This side, this side. Set.
Rolling. And he fails to hang on to that one. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
One more, fella.
They soft, man.
There we go, do set.
Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Throws on the move. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
What you got for me? Watch the vertical, watch the vertical. Keep moving.
Schaub using split backs. Throwing.
That is a catch you have to make. The quarterback did a pretty good job getting the ball to his receiver, and he just dropped it.
They'll try to make their offense start from inside their own 5. And he waves for the fair catch.
Touchback.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get some slug going.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
Cross the ball.
Gets the toss to the right. They'll spot this one at the 20-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
This is where you got to run a few counters or misdirections to take advantage of this team's aggressive defense.
One back.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion.
Come on.
Looking for room. Moley is there for the tackle at the 26. Parks runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Ward moves in motion. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Steelers.
Ben Roethlisberger is good. As a rookie, he got in there and he made the plays. He didn't just manage the game. He played quarterback. Part of it is the team around him. But he still played at a higher level than most rookies usually do.
Reed comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Good distance. From the 1-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Dropping back to pass on a first down. Throwing on the sideline and out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Dunn was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
We're talking about bring. Come on. Get it up. One of us going to make a play. Set. Here we go.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The 30, running with purpose. Midfield. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Alge Crumpler is a very good pass receiver. And that really helps your offense when you have a tight end or someone in the middle who's just as effective as a wide receiver, because they're going to take a lot of pressure off your guys on the outside.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch this.
The backs are lined up in an I with a counter play. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. What a run, netting them a first down.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
Dunn is the deep back. Little misdirection. Keisel makes the tackle at the 25.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch each other back. Let's go.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Rolls right with the pass. He hits his receiver. Barry is there on the stop. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Watch the play. Go make the play. We turn it
They
in.
have to get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. Yet another drop for him.
The intended receiver on the play.
Let's go, boys. Back in the gun. Here we come.
Intriguing call here on 4th down as they keep the kicker on the sideline. A lot of space in front of him. The 10, touchdown, Atlanta. Here they go on 4th down and come away with the touchdown. Number 2 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
This one is taken by Taylor. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown.
The
1st and 10.
will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay at home.
Only one man back.
Let's go now. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand off on the draw. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 21-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Keep the throttle down.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Roethlisberger with a man in motion. This one is handed off. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. 6-yard gain. It's 3rd down, 2 to go. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Missed tackle. Bartwell is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
Hey, that's just some good blocking by the guys up front so he could get around the corner for the first.
Ball on their own 32.
They ain't got nothing. Keep moving.
Parker, the deep back.
Blue, 25. Watch the man.
Cross play to the right. They're going to spot this one at the 33. So that tackle was his third.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
It's second down and 9 to go.
33-yard line.
Regular.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3.
Not today.
With the throw, the wide receiver has it. Brooking records the stop at the 37-yard line. With that reception, he now has 5 this afternoon. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. So low. So low.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Throwing. It's batted away. That short pass on third down fails. Gardaki comes into the game for the punt. Hall sets up to run back the punt. From the 12-yard line. That was a great kick, sailing more than 50 yards. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. And he makes the grab. The 30. And he goes out at the 35. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option route.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35.
At the end of 3, the score is 31-24. Steelers.
The Steelers, 31. The Falcons, 23.
The Falcons are down by a touchdown going into this last quarter.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Watch out. Here we come, Zach.
With a counterplay, Hope stops him for negative yardage.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
It's second down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 31-yard line.
No more, fellas. Come on.
Schaub spreads them out. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Townsend is there for the tackle. Jenkins didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Third and 6.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hold the look. It's on. Hey, watch that.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Under pressure, on the move. Completed pass to the back. And he ducks out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Let's turn it up, D.
Let's go now.
They give it to the halfback. Foot comes up to make the play at the 50. Dunn paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Nickelback in this time.
Get it, son.
It's a blitz. Pressure coming. With the pass. And it's complete. Pushes off. He's pushed out at the 40.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Get it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Set.
Hand it off to the back. Foot with the stop at the 39-yard line.
Well, even though it didn't work on that play, I like that strategy. They get their back running full speed around end, looking to match him one-on-one with the smallest guy in the field.
Duckett, the deep man. With a counterplay. The back breaking free. The 30. Joey Porter stopped him for his third tackle so far.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Blue game.
Hand it off. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Polamalu comes up to make the play. At the 12. One first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone in this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
Watch each other back. Here I come.
Keep the throttle down. Yeah, you see me.
They line up in the I formation.
Silver. 72. Everything you got.
To carry it. Smith is there for the tackle. At the 10. Short gain. Big hit by the defensive end. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Here we go. One back. Let's go, boys. Here we go. Watch your eyes.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Closing in. Keeps it. He loses it. The Steelers grab the live ball. Big turnover in the fourth quarter. They stay on the ground instead of putting it up, and it backfires. After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 6-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Only one man in the backfield.
Yeah. Here we go, baby. Will. We're talking about Reed.
Hands it off. Rookie breaks the play up in the backfield. It came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Second and long.
Watch the play.
Let's turn it up, D.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front.
Go make the play.
He gets the carry. Number 35 is there for the tackle at the 6. Gain of 2. It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
6-yard line.
You fine. You good.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. That third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Will start the drive at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
Blue game.
They'll pass on first down. With the pass, completed pass to the back. Taylor is the guy who's there to bring him down.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Baby, rock and roll. Hold the look. All right, here we go. Left.
To carry it, Keisel makes the play at the 33. Done with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Keep the throttle down.
With a counterplay. The 20. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 8-yard line. John, they've always considered him one of their home run hitters.
Here's what he does. When he goes through the hole, he gets low and he makes himself small, giving the defense nothing to hit. Then he stretches out and really picks up speed, slashing through the secondary for a big gain.
Little misdirection.
Run, man, run.
Touchdown, Falcons.
They had everything working on that play. The line did a good job up front. The back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle.
Number 2 comes in for the game-tying extra point here in the 4th. The extra point attempt is good. John, another tight game that figures to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, both of these teams have won some battles today, but the war has yet to be decided. One team will step up and make the play, and that's going to decide the winner.
This one is fielded by Taylor.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of the game. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
1st and 10.
Roethlisberger scans the defense from the gun. They'll run this one. Number 35 is there for the tackle. About 4 yards on the scramble. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. And he just got level. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. Bartlett comes up to make the play. That completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Brooking is there on the stop at the 21.
Number 66, still 1st down.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go.
He hands it off. Hartwell with the tackle at the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Keep the throttle down.
Atlanta using 3 linebackers. With a counterplay. Lavallee comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Fullback handoff. He's taken down at the 23, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. They can't get the first, but are in position to kick the go-ahead field goal. Big-time kick here. This will put them in front. They'll take the lead here in the 4th with that field goal. Pittsburgh is now up by 3. Jeffrey is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. From the 2. The Falcons can't afford to waste much time as they take over at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
28, look, grab, 72. Make a play. Set.
With the throw, incomplete pass. He just dropped his 4th pass.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Get it up. Tap it.
Split back this time. They're blitzing. Pressure. Someone gets free there.
Yeah, and that's one of the advantages of the 3-4 defense. They can always bring that extra rusher, and you don't know where he's coming from. It could be from the outside or the inside. It could be a linebacker, it could be a safety. And right there, it led to a sack.
The Steelers line up in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. And he's forced out of bounds at the 26.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
From the start. On the team.
The blitz is on. Throwing on the run. He hits his receiver, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 35.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch his play right here. He's looking, he sees his option, then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on 4th down.
Be careful. Here we go. Shotgun. Let's go, D. Good shoot. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
With the throw, Harrison takes him down at the 46. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, watch that screen. All right, here we go. Watch screen. Let's go.
He'll stop the clock with the spike. I'm expecting them to throw here on 2nd down.
They only need to get into field goal range, so they don't need to hit a home run. Whatever they do, though, it's got to be quick.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Lefty. Let's go.
Shaw spreads them out. Throws on the run. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 45. Payton makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, he hits his back. He has room to run. And he goes out of bounds at the 25. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Ball on the 25-yard line. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Let's go.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Do something. Keep moving.
Shaw back in the shotgun. They'll pass on 1st down. On the run. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining. This is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch the play.
Does the lone back. Under pressure. There he goes. Taylor is there on the stop at the 13-yard line. They'll head right back to the line.
Hey, watch that screen.
A field goal was the difference in this high-scoring affair. Both teams showing plenty of potency offensively. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.